This is the Casta non-electric elongated smart bidet toilet. The profile is clean and minimal, with smooth sides that hide the trapway, and the footprint is compact at about 26.9 inches deep, 15 inches wide, and 19.3 inches tall. In my bathroom, it immediately looked more modern, and because there's no bulky tank, the space feels a bit more open. The glaze on the ceramic looks premium and wipes clean easily, which matters if you care about day-to-day upkeep. From my experience, the overall build of the ceramic body feels substantial and stable once set. The seat, however, is plastic. It's soft close, which I love for quiet late-night use, but it can creak a little under weight, and that sound breaks the otherwise solid feel. If you're sensitive to small noises, that's worth noting. I'm also keeping an eye on the hinges over time. They work fine now, just something I'll monitor given the contrast between the heavy body and lighter contact parts. Key features that stand out start with the flush system. This model uses an air pressure-assisted flush, not a basic gravity flush. In simple terms, it uses air and water together to create stronger force with less water. It's rated at 1.0 gallon per flush, which is very efficient, and it holds a MAP 1000-gram score, meaning it can clear a hefty simulated load in one go. In my opinion, the performance matches what I expect from higher-pressure commercial restrooms, but it does make a more noticeable sound than a quiet gravity toilet. It's not obnoxious in my home, just a distinct whoosh that tells you it's doing real work. The flush controls give you two ways to go. There's a side push button that feels familiar, and there's a foot kick button near the base. I thought the foot trigger might be a gimmick, but I use it constantly. Hands-free is actually great when you don't want to reach for anything. It's quick, it's hygienic, and it's become part of my routine without thinking about it. The bidet function is non-electric, which means it runs on cold water only. If you've never tried a cold water bidet, it's refreshing, but it won't be warm. The system has two retractable nozzles, one for rear wash and one for feminine wash, and they self-rinse before and after use. Control is a side dial. Turn to choose front or rear and adjust pressure from gentle to strong. For anyone new to this, no warm water also means fewer parts that can fail, and you don't need an outlet. I live where winters get chilly, and even then I found it acceptable for daily use, but your comfort level might vary. The payoff is no electricity needed, and you still get a much cleaner feel than using toilet paper alone. Comfort-wise, the ADA height is a real benefit. The seat sits around 17 to 3/8 inches, which makes standing up and sitting down easier on my knees. The elongated shape is comfortable for longer sits, and the soft close lid prevents slams and pinched fingers. Small detail, big quality of life improvement. Installation is where I had to slow down. This doesn't mount like a standard 2-bolt toilet. The included hardware uses floor brackets that require drilling new holes into your floor. If you're on tile or concrete, that means masonry bits, careful measuring, and patience. The package includes a wax ring and mounting kits. My supply line wasn't a match, so I bought a new one. The unit weighs around 92 pounds, so a second set of hands helped me position it safely. From my experience, if you're handy and have the right tools, it's very doable after you read through the steps. If drilling into tile makes you nervous, budget for a plumber. You may save money skipping an electrician for an outlet, but you could reallocate that to a pro installer. For me, the trade-off made sense because power isn't an option near this spot. A quick note on delivery. It's ceramic and heavy. Mine arrived intact, but I inspected the box and every edge before moving it. If you see any damage, take photos immediately and contact support. The brand says they'll replace damaged or defective units and respond within 24 hours. And they mention they're improving packaging, which I appreciate. Day to day, this toilet performs. The bowl clears cleanly with one 1.0 GPF flush most of the time, and the air assist helps prevent clogs. The sound is noticeable but brief. The bidet is simple, effective, and low maintenance because there are no electronics. Cleaning the exterior is faster than my old two-piece because the skirted sides don't trap dust. The only ongoing nitpick is the seat creak on occasion. If Casta Diva offered a sturdier seat upgrade, I'd buy it. It's perfect for anyone who wants bidet hygiene and a powerful flush without adding an electrical outlet. If your bathroom doesn't have a plug nearby or you're renting, this design solves that hurdle. If you're set on warm water, a heated seat, or a dryer, you'll want an electric model. For me, the non-electric simplicity is part of the charm. Fewer parts to fail, and it still works in a power outage. I'd recommend this for small and mid-sized bathrooms where a modern, tankless look matters, households that value water savings, and families that appreciate hands-free flushing. If you care about accessibility, the comfort height is legit. If you're noise sensitive and worship a whisper quiet flush, just know this has a stronger acoustic profile than a basic gravity setup. In conclusion, the Casta Diva CDW10V leans on smart mechanics instead of electricity. From my experience, it delivers the key promises: a powerful 1.0 GPF flush with a MAP 1000 gram rating, a practical dual nozzle cold water bidet, a convenient foot kick flush, an easy to clean skirted body, and ADA height comfort. The trade-offs are clear: non-standard installation that may require drilling, a louder flush than a standard toilet, and a plastic seat that could feel more premium. If those points fit your situation, this is a strong upgrade that brings modern convenience to spaces where adding power isn't realistic. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more honest home gear reviews and tips, and drop your questions or experiences with non-electric bidet toilets in the comments. Thank you for watching.